Today I was out and I wanted to get some more EDC stuff, everyday carry stuff for the car. I've got a little pouch that I keep with me on my person everywhere I go, but other than that, really wanted like an urban EDC bag for the car. It's nothing to do with end of the world stuff. It's really sort of practical things. We might get stuck in traffic, and so I might want some food for the kids and drinks and things that you might have stored away, blankets. If we break down, we could find ourselves out on the side of the road or something like that. Excuse all the screaming in the background. You might hear my kids playing on the Xbox in the other room, so bear with me on that. But I got this today. I was thinking to myself, one of the things would be really cool to keep in a bag, which I've also ordered on, I think it was Wish today, was a bag which I'll do a review on. That's where most of the things, including this most likely, will be stored. And it's really a go-to place in the car. I've got storage under the floor, so I plan on keeping it in there, and it will just stay in there. It's all about rainy days and taking stuff with you, making sure that you're reasonably prepared. I don't want to be fanatical about it, but one of the things that I was looking for the winter was a foldable shovel, and I found this. I mean, you can see the size of this. There's my hand there. My hands are not particularly massive. They're not small, but you know, we're talking a very small package, and this is only no more than about 2 inches thick at the very most. Will it be like that once I've unboxed it and try and put it back in this pouch? Maybe not. But what you get in this kit for $12.99, I got it today. So at the point of uploading this video, these were currently in stock at Aldi. Winter car kit for winter emergencies or breakdowns includes foldable shovel, a foil blanket, LED torch, safety vest, and obviously the storage bag. So let's open this up and see what we find. So taking the packaging off. Oh, look, we've got a little plastic tag as well with the label on. Done. So just putting that to one side for a moment. There's a Velcro pat strip on the back of here. I don't know whether or not you can see that in the camera. I'm not sure if you can pick that up just in the center. I have no idea at this point what that is for. We're very security conscious. We've got cable ties and everything else holding this together. So I think that's going to be the last of it, so we can actually get into this thing. Let's see. So here we are. So we've got some basic instructions of how to put the shovel together. It looks like it's all folded out. Sorry, all in one piece. Don't have to attach anything. Batteries in the torch. Other than that, that's that part. We've obviously got a nice folding blanket in here. Let's see if we can just open this and see what that is like. If I can just get it out the pouch. Probably will never go back in. Okay, so feeling this, it's very, I'd say that's wafer thin. Sometimes when you're cooking and you get I don't know, like a chicken in a bag kind of a scenario, or a Maggie bag, the women in the world and the chefs will know what those are. If you like a bit of cooking, you probably come across a Maggie bag before now. It's quite thin, but they're really hard to tear. This kind of material, I recognise it and I've felt it before. So you'd have no problem wrapping that around you. You'd have no fears of it just tearing like paper. It looks like it's going to be huge, this thing actually. So that looks good. I'm not going to bother trying to put it back in there at the moment. So actually, perhaps I can just leave that there. So we've got a security vest, which isn't a bad idea, even if you hang it off the back of the car or something on the rear wiper. If, you know, you might not want to wear it, but that's going to be helpful if you're on the road and someone is coming along. We have our little torch. Oh, that's quite handy as well. Look, it's got a little Where did I see? I thought I saw a little clip, or maybe it slid off. Am I seeing things? Maybe it was that. I thought it had a little belt clip, but it doesn't appear so. Maybe it was just the little lanyard in the packet that I saw. So Aldi stores, there we go. Whether or not that's gonna work straight off the bat, the batteries are in there. I can feel that with the weight. Let's see if this has got a rubber seal on it at all. I can't see one, so I dare say that's probably not going to be water resistant. We've got some sort of blanking plug. There we are. That's stopping it from working, so we'll get rid of that. And then you've literally got 3 batteries ready to go in a little cartridge. If you can see the inside of the torch, maybe we'll just pop that back in there. Did I put it the right way around? I think so. I think I did. We'll soon find out. So it's already coming on as soon as I've started to put the cap on. There we are. So that's reasonable. It's daylight at the moment. It's reasonable though. It's not too shabby. I certainly would rather have that than nothing at all. It's just an on and an off. I don't think there's any brightness particular. It's just on and off, yeah. But I tell you, handy little thing. You can see the size of your hand. It's reasonably chunky around. It wouldn't go in my EDC pouch, I don't think. It wouldn't really fit in there, but it's certainly a useful little thing to have. And then the fun bit, which is really why I bought this kit in the first place, was for this little meanie. Hopefully, if we ever need it, and I did need it. The reason I wanted to actually get this was last winter I should say, we really got snowed in and we were leaving for a holiday and we had to dig ourselves out, and I actually took one of my big garden shovels with me in the boot and squeezed it in the boot along with all our other stuff, and we just made it out of our estate. This, look, is just a fraction bigger than my hand. I think this is quite a useful size. I can see it, obviously. Hopefully that's giving you some sort of context, but I wouldn't mind shifting some snow with that. I think it's large enough. So what you are effectively doing is you're opening this out. You open it out to there, straighten the handle, pull this to your position, pull this to your desired position here. And then what you're doing is you're tightening this collar down onto this loose washer. And when you do that, let's just swap hands. When you do that, what ends up happening is it tightens everything up. So now this is solid, and now this is solid, so that it won't move. The construction on this feels really, really good. And to be honest, I like the serrated edge. I don't know whether or not it's just moved the little carry bag. The serrated edge here is looking really good. It's quite solid, it's quite thick, it's a few mil thick. It feels like a solid piece of metal. If you were shoveling snow or a little bit of soil, or your tyres got stuck, I'd feel reasonably confident that I could do some proper work with this. This is nice and chunky in the middle. Everything looks very solid and very sturdy. And obviously it packs down to nothing. So I'd say overall this is just a fraction longer from my elbow to the tips of my fingers. This is, I can't even get it in the shot, but my tips of my fingers are here. My forearm goes up to here. So just to give you some idea of what that looks like in reality. But for $12.99, what a fabulous bit of kit. Let's just see if we can pack this down. It seems to want to go like that first. So that goes like that. And then the handle will come down. And away it goes into the little bag. So to make it a little bit easier to see, there we are. That's the vest there. And we've got our little blanket, whatever they call these things. It's slipped my mind right now. That one. And a torch. Now I went out and got a torch today. I'll be doing a review on that because that's going in my everyday carry pouch. But I think, to be honest, there's a whole little package. I'm super chuffed with that. It took me a minute just to work out how to use this shovel, but I think I've sorted that out now. So really, really pleased with it. Highly recommend if you're thinking about, you know, if you're travel conscious and you've got family perhaps, and you're thinking about getting yourself out of a sticky spot, this is certainly going to help you. 13 quid in Aldi. Really, really happy with it. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, share the video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers, guys.